What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be taking a look at a Rakdos Dragons build, and mostly because there's a new card that's kind of a secret dragon that might work really well with all the existing ones. So obviously with today being a Dragons deck, we're going to have tons of good dragons, so we're going to start with Atsushi the Blazing Sky. Now, this is legendary, but you almost don't mind because if the second one dies, you actually get treasure or cards. And this is actually just really good because it also has trample, which doesn't come in that often, but sometimes matters. And it is pretty easy to cast, but we'll talk about how we're going to cast our dragons here in a minute. We are going to have 4 Decadent Dragon because this can steal cards from the opponent, this can make treasure, and it's a big 4/4 flying trample. So we get that double time on these cards, and this one isn't legendary, so we can have as many of these as we want. We're also going to play Mana Form Hellkite. This is actually really good because we do want to play some kill spells in this deck, and the removal is going to allow us to make extra bodies to get in some extra trample, or actually some extra attack damage. And that's actually going to help us get a few extra wins, I hope. We are going to play a copy of Moonveil Regent, because again, we're going to have some kill spells and some non-creature stuff. And if that's the case, well, this can just lead to us getting some extra cards late in the game, and we might have a hard time filling up our hand. And of course, we're going to play Bonehorde Dracosaur, because this is like the best dragon right now. You see this in a bunch of decks, and it makes a lot of sense, right? You get extra cards, you can get extra bodies, you can get extra treasure. It just checks a lot of boxes, and it has First Strike, which is really good. We're also going to play 1 copy of Ziatora the Incinerator, because we should be able to cast this fairly easily, and it's a big 6/6 body. And we also get to talk about the secret dragon, which is Roaming Throne. Now, the reason I bring this up is that all of our dragons have triggered abilities, which is super great. So this means that every time our dragons do something, this can make it happen a second time. And this is easy to cast, it's 4 colorless, it can also be an additional dragon where that matters. And this card's been good in other things, so I hope it's good here in the Dragons deck as well. Let me tell you about the sponsor, and then we'll talk about how we're going to cast these dragons.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of this channel, and you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. And support this channel by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Okay, we have a few ways we're going to get these dragons into play. The first is we're going to play Riveteer's Requisitioner. I like this in almost any deck where we have a bunch of things that cost 4 or 5 mana, because if this does die with you blocking something or whatever on the early turns, then it just leaves a treasure behind, and then you can cast something for 4 mana on turn 3. We're also going to play Rivers of the Claw, because this gives us any color mana for dragons. This also lets us play dragons out of the graveyard. So this can give us a lot of extra value late game, and the card itself does have Menace, which could matter. Hasn't come up too many times before, but it could. And we're going to play a couple of copies of Greedy Freebooter, mostly because this is something to do with our mana early, but it does let us scry in addition to producing a treasure, and that could be big too for getting some of our bigger, heavier late game stuff out. And we're going to pack in some removal, but one of the more important pieces we're going to be playing is Invasion of Tarkir. Mostly because our whole hand is dragon, so we should be able to kill stuff that's even 5 or 6 toughness in some cases. However, the backside of this is also a triggered ability, so if we do have a Roaming Throne out, this could be really powerful. There'll be a few other removal cards in here, but these are the key pieces we're focused on today. You can get the whole deck list at the end of the video, or you can go down in the description below, look for the blue arrows that take you to our Moxfield link, and that'll get you today's deck and a bunch of other really sweet stuff we've been playing in Standard. For now though, let's go see if dragons can get things done. Okay, yeah, we'll keep this. Seems functional, right? We take turn 2 to kill something, turn 3 Rivers, and then maybe go to town after that, if we're lucky. But we'll see. This could be just some control-y type deck, and then we're kind of sitting around doing nothing for a while. Alright, kill spell number 1. Yep. Hey, at least they gave us something for it. Trespasser, you got it? I think we're just going to go ahead and go with that sushi here. The funny thing is, if they kill this, I was going to say, I might just take treasure. And maybe set up something to just cast Virtue of Persistence. Which sounds a little crazy, but Might be our best bet. Because, well, yeah, I don't think I need that Requisitioner. So here's what we can do. Put this on Dragon. We can do this. Use a treasure to kill that. We'll discard a Requisitioner. We'll attack for 2, since these things have haste. In the turn. Pass. I mean, if they don't kill our Hellkite, we get a big 7/7. Like, that's real. I'm just going to play a land here. Alright, big 7/7. Attack for 11. Here comes Sunfall. Yep. Which exiles our dude, unfortunately. What's in our graveyard? Just a Requisitioner? Yeah, I guess we'll take this guy. Since it's still night. Oh, well that's a good little bonus. Let's draw a card, though, just to see what's there, just in case we want to do something else. Nope, but we do get extra damage out of this, which is great. So we'll reveal. Shoot the opponent. Attack them for... Whoa, wait! Oh, crap. I couldn't do that. Never mind. I was thinking I could attack there, and I totally couldn't, because that card just came into play. Obviously. I think the real question is here, do I draw 2 or crack the treasure and steal 2? I think our goal is just steal 2 here, right? That's probably more powerful, because we can probably get a Planeswalker or something from them. No Planeswalker, but, you know, could have been a lot worse. Okay. I don't even think I necessarily want to Dragon here. I think we just play their land. For as long as they remain exiled. Alright, so let's just attack for 4. Well, 7. No, just 4 here. But they can block with their 1/1 because we don't have a way to kill it. You know, I probably should have just attacked with my land here. I was thinking I was going to do something else. But realistically, I could have probably attacked with the land here and been fine. Because if they play a kill card, we wouldn't have cared that much, really. Yeah, opponent's at 6. Yeah, I guess we just end the turn. Because we can draw a card and we can still attack. But I should have attacked for 2 there, I think. These aren't really going to do anything in our hand in this matchup. I think in other situations, we could have justified not attacking and using mana for other things, but... Or even just playing another Trespasser, but here I don't think it's worth it. I mean, they Sunfall here, exactly. We draw. See how we feel about it. Well, that didn't do a lot, did it? Alright. I thought about killing something to just have it go to the yard, but meh. Not that worried about it, really, all things considered. Oh, this only needs 3, right? Yeah, okay. Let me attack first, then, just to see. Just attack the opponent. We'll discard the Sulfur Springs. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, I was thinking I was going to do something else, but maybe not. We make 2 bodies. The opponent could block something. I'll go ahead and play this, just cause. Because we can always, these can always have haste, and we'll have more than enough land to like make 2 1/1s and then activate the land. This at least forces the opponent to do a little bit of something here. Yep. You killed the land. Congrats. And how does our dragon die? Oh, it dies to the end. So we have no more of those dragons. Fair enough. We can live with that. Man, need some things that do something would be a big deal here. I should have played the Blackcleave Cliffs there too. Alright. Pass the turn. Yeah, you might as well turn it into a 2/2 here. Do something with your mana. Now, if we could find a way to kill that thing, that would be great. Another invasion of Tarkir, perhaps? What's wild is, it doesn't feel like, I mean, they exiled all those. We really haven't drawn that many dragons.
I'll see this through to the end.
Alright. We'll just have to kill it. At least I have a thing I can kill it with, right? Let's make some 1/1s. Nice. That'll do it. Doesn't even matter. Sure. Yep. And we attacked the opponent. Took the long way to get there from an early mistake, but it worked out. Ugh, that was an ugly one. And I did that to myself. Alright, we'll keep. Interesting. Well, we know there's a play with fire. Might as well just play the Freebooter. If they kill it, at least we get something for it. Okay, they're not going to kill it. Fair enough. Alright, Commando. Then, you know what? I think we just sit tight here. Thinking these mono red matchups, we need all of our removals, so I don't even want to waste this attacking into it. Plus, we probably need to block here. Oh, never mind. We're just going to kill that guy. No need to even wait around to block that. Alright, pass the turn. I mean, I should have attacked, because if they play a Godric here, we're not blocking it anyway, right? Just going to get to attack for 4, 5, I guess, if they want to. Yep. Well, 5, just a different way than I expected. But still qualifies. Oh, this ain't bad. So we could... I wouldn't have quite enough mana, though. Dang it. I was thinking... I mean, I guess... Nope. I can only do one thing here, basically. Alright, well, we're going to do the big thing. If we're going to do one thing. Might as well be the biggest thing we can do. Plus it first strikes, which is a big deal here. Yeah, unless that's lightning strike in hand, which... Oh, it was? Oh, you're kidding. Wow. Wow. Alright, hey, you know what? Sometimes if they just got it, they got it. Oh, that sucked. I don't even get my treasure now because the commando's flipped. Like, that's just brutal. Let's see. What do we want to do? I guess we tap this for red. They'll be able to get Squee back here, which is going to be annoying. Oh, you know what? I should have done this first and got rid of Godric. That would have been better. Yeah, I guess we just got to do this. Don't get any real value out of it, but it's cool, I guess. Attack this, see if maybe there's a world where we want to turn that into a dragon next turn. Because we could shoot it and play Freebooter, I think. Yeah, we knew that was coming. It's just, how much damage do we think we could sustain here? Taking 6, we go to 3. So we don't necessarily want to do that. So let's do this. We can at least trade there. Take 4. I was gonna say, if they drew a rage or something, I'd like... That would have just been it. Like, what can we do, you know? Alright, so we could play this out of the yard for 4. And that leaves us 4 mana. Actually, that's not bad. So, oh, actually, check this out. Alright, I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go red, red. Tap this for colorless. Tap this for... Oh, am I not going to have enough left? Oh, I'm only going to have 3 left. Alright. Then here's a different plan. We can shoot this, get a dragon. Oh, that doesn't work either. Dang it. Neither of those does what we want them to do. I mean, I guess we could... Alright, let's go red, red. Play this. We can still kill Squee. Take no damage. We don't want to waste any of these others, so I'll just take this. We can attack here, which gets us another dragon. Alright. So we should at least be not dead. That's the important part right now. Oh no, well we might be dead next turn. Oh, it's very much looking like that right now. Because those other dudes trample. Alright. Actually no, we can attack here and pick some things off. Question is... We can pick these 2 off, but then if that gets pumped, we're wrecked. Oh, and that puts 2 more cards in the yard for... Oh my gosh, how gross is this? Oh wait, so opponent scoops there. I don't think that was as automatic as the opponent considered, right? Because if we attack here, they go to 12. I mean, I guess technically we could attack with all of it, right? But that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Even if we did the extra 4, it's only 15. So our best play would have been attack, attack. Probably leave back Rivas. Shoot the 2 spell spears. Deal 8. Leave these back to block. But then if they get like a rage and something, that could be a problem. Because they could then have 4 cards, get Squee out. Yeah, we'd have had 2 blockers. So we block Squee and a token, still take 2. Yeah, they had a bunch of things they could have got. Lightning Strike would have worked. Rage would have worked. Something that gets rid of blockers could help them. So, like, yeah. I mean, we were in an okay spot, but the opponent had a bunch of good top decks there if they'd have played through. We have to mulligan this. I should mulligan this, but I'm going to keep it. Alright. Maybe we'll draw something worth playing next turn, and then we can do some exquisite taste shenanigans. Or not. We'll just have piles of mana. Alright, you got all the life, friend. Yep, this hand's doing a whole... We've literally just drawn lands for our openers. I could have just kept the Zeotora in this one. Alright, well, let me do this first. Because that's the only thing that's going to cost me more right now. Man, are you kidding? Like, how terrible is that? Like, genuinely. All we draw is lands, then we Exquisite Taste on the opponent and just get 2 planes. Like that. Oh, it'd be hard for that. That couldn't be more disappointing. And then this is just going to get hit with a Brutal Cathar, I'm sure. Because that's the stage we're at. Oh no, it's a Vanguard. Well, that's nice at least. Wait, why wouldn't you have saved the adversary? That feels like that would have been much better to pump your team next turn. Or even just play the adversary this turn. Would have kind of made sense. Pump everything up. But, you know, I'm not going to be too upset about it. What do we do here? I mean, I guess we just do this and hope to draw something where we can play 2 things next turn. No attacks. I mean, opponent's hand's empty. They could use Recruiter, I guess. Or Officer. One of these is just blocking and trading with an adversary. Yeah, exactly. That's just gonna be a thing. Yeah. You gotta use that before you attack opponent. Yeah, I don't think they understand. Skrelv's not protection. It just makes you not be able to block. We will also shoot Skrelv with that 1 point we have left over now. Okay, now we might be able to start doing some things. Alright, pass the turn. This is a weird place to start stabilizing with the opponent at 30 plus, or 40 plus life now. But we are at 16, so as long as we can draw creatures... Actually, really, we want to draw our big dragon right now. It would be fantastic. Not that. That's disappointing. Yeah, dragon, our Bone Horde dragon or Rivis is all we really want to see right now. Anything else we don't care about. Oh, I probably should have just killed that. That's unfortunate. I don't know why I let that sit there. Because now they can go digging for a Brutal Cathar. Oh, they just got another Thalia. Okay, well, if that's the case, fine. We'll kill this. Yeah, we'll just pay all the extra it cost us. Because them having a Thalia doesn't even matter here. There we go. No attacks. Now find us 2 useful cards, deck. My opponent's still at 40, so there's a long road to go here. Alright, now we're there. Let's attack. Start working their life total down. You know what? If they're playing a sweeper, then so be it. I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit here. I don't think they are. Recruitment Officer, which they can use and they gain 4 more life because they got all 4 veterans. Alright, Adeline's a nuisance, but doesn't really do much here. Okay. Now we can get rid of these cards if we want to, so that's nice. Yeah, we're just... Actually, we're replaying this first. Let's use this for that. And then we'll go ahead and play a Requisitioner. Yeah, we'll take action. Because I don't need these lands. Excellent. Love to see it. We will kill off this guy. Take the action. Awesome. That works out great. Then we'll kill off a recruitment officer. Yeah, this is where Moonveil region is shining right now. And then we go to attacks. We'll turn that into a dragon. Alright. We will take action. Nice. Alright, that should do it. I mean, we could play this for sport, I guess. Decline. We'll just rather just keep the Invasion of Tarkir. Yeah, Adeline's not going to do near enough here. Nor is that. We're just going to have a lot of triggers going to the opponent. Because we have a lot of dragons. Or we can just be that guy and empty the opponent's board. Which is amusing. No way to get multiple triggers here. So let's do this. Take action. Nice. Shoot the opponents. Do this. Kill Adeline. Take the action. Have another dragon. That does. I'm going to see how many triggers we can get. Let's see if we can find another... Oh, well, yeah, we get to draw also. That's like extra value. Keep this one. Get cards. Okay, we got greedy, didn't find it. I just messed around a lot there. Alright, let's just go to attacks. Send everything at the opponent. We're just going to pick off everything. Because we can. And yes, that would have been a pile of damage at the opponent. I'm fully aware. I guess I could have played these with haste too or something if I wanted to blow up the treasure. Alright. In the turn. Man, opponent's still playing this out. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go Emphy triggers. Decline. I guess I should have played the Maniform Hellkite first. We'd have got even more. Decline. We're kind of just going through the motions here. Decline. Pick off that, I guess. Take action. Alright. Then we're going to attack with a bajillion triggers. All of these at the opponent. Whatever that equals. Actually, I'm going to send... We're just going to clear their board. Alright. Opponent saying GG. Oh, wait, no. I don't want to target myself. I can't give them the GG while I'm in the middle of doing all the triggers. Props to them, though, for sitting through it, letting us do this. Alright. I don't even know how many that was. That was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, because there was another dragon. So that was 6 times 2. So there were 12 2-damage triggers plus all of this damage. I don't even know what that would have equaled. That's crazy. Alright, we are going to mulligan, because this is just too slow of a hand. This is much better. Let's... Oh, boy. I kind of want to keep Atsushi here, but... I'm going to keep Decadent Dragon. Just because if this is like some non-creature removal heavy deck, then we probably want that instead. Don't know that to be fact, though. Just kind of guessing. That starts out with cards mono blue plays sometimes, but this is like a blue white. Oh, I've seen some variations of this. There might be the one that still plays like the mono blue deck, but goes a couple different directions here. All right, we got an Inquisitioner, Requisitioner. Oh, this is not that. Oh no, it is that. Okay, so it does have Haughty Djinn. All right, weird. Thought they were going a different direction for a second. Would you like to play another Haughty Djinn here? I would appreciate it since I have a go for the throat. Uh-oh. Wow, they're recommissioning that. And it's a 5/5 now. So that's highly unfortunate. Okay. No attacks. If I was on the play, then I would have, because then I could take a shot at Invasion of Tarkir. Okay, well now we kill that. Actually, I should have done that after they resolve their otherworldly gaze. Because now they're getting to make a decision knowing they don't have Haughty Djinn. That was a bit of a mistake. But plus side, 2 of them are in the graveyard, though we know they are playing recommission, so we just kind of have to wait and see what happens. Alright, another Haughty Djinn. Great. Okay, we're going to put this on Dragon. We're going to attack, and kind of what I was just talking about a second ago. We'll see if they block. If so, we attempt to play Invasion of Tarkir to kill it. If they counter that, then we go for the throats. If they don't, then we can try to just see cards in their hand. I mean, my guess is they're just going to try to protect or bounce their Haughty Djinn here. Alright. Well, they are spending a lot of cards to keep this alive. And they didn't even make us target with the invasion. Wait, did we target already? Oh, it's because we couldn't target them. We had to target ourselves. That was a mistake there. I was like, wait a minute, why is it not letting me target? Because I can't. I only had one legal target, and it was not my opponent. Forgot about Surge of Salvation. Also protects them, which is cute. Helping Hand, again. Alright. Well, I guess all we can do here is just play the dragon straight up. I mean, the only good news is they can't counter our stuff with Caverns out, so that helps. But once they bounce or remove our Decadent Dragon, or I guess have another Surge of Salvation, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Wow, they flipped Ossification. So they obviously have something to kill the dragon here, right? Oh, they just had another Ossification. Alright, so then we probably have to draw, like, Bonehorde Dracosaur here. Probably our only out. Or only good out. Okay, that's not going to do it. Okay, let's keep it. And let's roll with a Requisitioner here. Ooh, Requisitioner's going to get to run wild. Get in for 3. I think we just play another one. I was debating just stealing cards from the opponent, but, I mean, you know, since they have black cards, we'll get to... Oh, well, that's not going to be a huge concern here, is it? Put this on Dragon. We'll go ahead and try to kill that. We will reveal and add Sushi. And attack for 6. Actually, we're not. We're going to attack here. Get this. Oh, looks like Crazy Hermit wants to be the poor sport and give the Sleepy Hedron emoji and then just time out. That's okay. I still laugh. I don't know why y'all think y'all are going to rope and upset somebody, because you're really just costing yourself. Like, we get a win. I say this all the time. But, like, if you're roping, you're just costing yourself more time to get that win back. Because being on the other side, we get the win anyway. Like, we have to revel in a good win here. Bonus just saying GG's. All right. They might have missed their land or something here, too, and just been frustrated. But I'm good with it either way. Doesn't bother me none. Like, we're still getting the win. We'll take it. And our hand was stocked, too. All right. Getting our attacks in. Shoot the opponent. All right, they go down to 5, and we're just going to go ahead and play this. But yeah, I just am always amused by the opponents that think they're doing something, but like, I don't mind one bit. Like, if I'm in their situation, I just say GG's and move on so I can play another game and catch back up. But hey, to each their own. We'll still take the win. This is a super easy mulligan. Oh, we'll keep it. But man, this is ugly. We need some cheap cards, quick. You know, that might help a little if we can get something to go with on turn 3. Oh, well, never mind. We lose our Invasion of Tarkir. Alright, well, if we don't get something good next turn, this is probably going to go downhill real fast. Because now they can do whatever, play Liliana next turn. Like, this is not a good situation for us.
Enough with the mysteries.
Like, yes, I am definitely getting rid of something here. And I'm not even upset about it. Roaming Throne, away you go. Now, realistically, I should get rid of Bonehorde Dracosaur. But, well, you know what? I am going to get rid of Dracosaur anyway. Knowing, oh gosh. They're getting rid of the inn? The hell? Alright. I mean, the only good, well, I mean, the inn, if they have another one, that's going to make Atsushi not do anything. I was kind of hoping, well, you only didn't know one card in our hand, so the rest doesn't get to do much here. Hopeless Nightmare. Sure, there goes Roaming Throne now. You've done your part. Now, see, this is a savvy play by the opponent. But by playing the discard game here, we actually could put Bonehorde Dracosaur into play next turn if we don't play the land here. If we play the land, then we get to add, you know, This is actually a tough choice, actually. Because getting Atsushi back would actually be very good. Get access to more cards. But Dracosaur living could be pretty huge, and opponent's going to be down to 1 card. So I am going to get rid of Atsushi and gamble. How? They literally just missed land. That has to be their only reason there, because nothing else makes sense. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add Sushi first. Mostly just getting access to more cards, because I didn't expect both creatures to live through this turn. And this at least gives me a shot at getting something good here. Alright, we'll get cards.
Sacrifices must be made.
Okay, that's not bad. Even better if we could draw a dragon. Oh, another Liliana. Okay. So they're going to keep that one and make us discard? Maybe? No, they're going to make us sacrifice. Okay. Sure. This actually works out great for us, right?
Haven't you ever heard of
Because now we kill the bat. We get the invasion. We use invasion to kill Liliana. At the beginning. I got to see how long these cards last in our hand. Till the end of our next turn. So I probably should have just not even taken the 1 here. Alright, fair enough. That's a 2-point swing I didn't have to give up, but it's whatever. But it actually worked out because we got a land. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the play here was just going to be kill Liliana, then go ahead and steal 2 things from the opponent's library. And actually, I was probably going to wait until they scryed and then see if I could take whatever the best thing is they put up top. Then after that, we kind of just start going a little bit crazy. But yeah, weird start. You would see that and think we were going to be behind, but it just worked out the way it did. This isn't stellar, but we're going to keep it. I mean, if it's a non-creature deck, then this is rough because these don't do anything. Well, that's going to be rough anyway, because we can't really kill that with this. All right, Thalia, you got. I guess the only thing we can do really is hope to find our, well, that's not true. We have a couple of things that can kill Skrelv. But we do need some help. Alright, Brutal Cathar, you got it. Wondering if we're just at the Brutal Cathar stage of things? But we'll see. It's interesting, too, because I'm kind of wondering if they do, then we can't really pass the turn. I mean, we do, but we have to risk so much damage. Because you want to, like, instep, try to kill a Brutal Cathar, then let them use Skrelv, and then, you know, that whole song and dance. Alright, yeah, we'll just take 3. Seems fine. Okay, this is where things start to get a little bit interesting. What if we play... Yeah, we just do this, because we get a 4/4. Then the next turn, we can consider killing something at instant speed. Man, I love... You see how that cool animation? I wish we still got those for a lot of new things. Like, then we at least get the dragon on their turn. Okay, yeah, that's annoying, but that's fine. Whatever. Like, they only attacked with Cathar last time? Oh, okay, they'll attack with that. That makes sense. Yeah, we'll take 8, go to 6, I think. Seems reasonable. Not the duder we were looking for. I was really hoping to get a land there. Because I was hoping to maybe cast, at the time, this and go for the throw. But we really can't now, so just passing. Yep, which makes that bigger, unfortunately. There is an Adeline. Which, yeah. Alright, so we'll do this. It just makes us some semblance of blockers. Oh, they just let that die. Interesting. I didn't think they would. Well, now you just make anything not be able to be blocked and we just die anyway, right? Yeah, that's all you got to do. And then we're dead. Pretty sure. Yep. Alright. Yeah, we just got all the wrong cards. Alright, we're going to try to make this a go. Not 100% sure how this is going to work out. We got to draw something else cheap here along the way, I think. We're just going to pass. Oh, we're doing those kind of shenanigans? Ugh. Alright. Well, there's definitely going to be some silly planeswalkers in our future. Only good thing is we at least got Cavernous Souls. So that's something. I don't want to waste my Invasion of Tarkir. So I think what we're going to do is put that on Dragon and just play an Atsushi. So even if it dies, we at least get something for our troubles. And then we can figure it out from there.
What Iritin is our land.
Alright. So, is there a way we can kill the Duder from here? Not really. Actually, we could do this for 3. Yeah, alright. That works, right? If we kill this... Or can we do... How many can we do with this? 2, 3, 4. Alright, either way works, I guess. Do this, make 2 bodies. Do this. Reveal, submit 0. No need to give them information they don't need. As much as I would like to get a dragon here, we probably want to kill him first. Alright. Man, opponent is going in on the whole proliferate thing. Wow. Okay. Those are thoughts and things. Boy, what are we looking to do here? And what is this? Whenever you proliferate twice instead. Remove 3 counters, and you make that indestructible. Okay. We can activate this land, but then we're only getting 3 in there. God, there is no good combination of things here that work out the way we want. So, I guess we just try to attack into this. I thought about playing Roaming Throne first in case that Sushi dies here somehow, but ultimately, I'm figuring we're better off just playing Bonehorde Dracosaur. Fires of Victory. Wow. Yep, that does a thing. Okay. If maybe this holds up, I don't know. I mean, they're playing Fires of Victories. There's a chance it doesn't. Alright, there's Koth.
When this war is over, we will finally rest. I'll shape the earth itself.
Okay. Alright, Bonehorde Dracosaur lived. That's like step 1. That's a good thing. Alright, let's try to kill this. You gotta have counters, right? Oh, what are we doing? Gonna give that indestructible, removing counters off of the other guy. Okay, that seems fine. I don't think we care about that all that much. Let's go ahead and take him out, I guess. Okay. Then we can see what cards are in their hand. Oh. Then we get to have Experimental Augury. That's cool. Yeah, I think we just end the turn. We lose Rivas, but that's fine, I guess. More Ichor Gauntlet, sure. Why not? I appreciate the creativity going on here, though. Opponent's doing something different for sure. Oh, are they just going to attack? Okay, they are. Oh, they scry at least. So there's some value there, actually. And we don't even know what they're trying to do. I mean, this could be like an all will be one weird type situation. Oh, yeah, that's big. That's big. Yeah, the Zeotora kind of ends things. Yeah, we would have had 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 mana. Probably just attack. They block. Take 5. Zeotora could fling this to see more cards, but then it's now stuff the opponent can't deal with. So yeah, crazy way deck. That's kind of cool though. I don't know what that was gonna be, but it's neat. Well, ultimately, you know, this is why we run these experiments, because while Roaming Throne seemed pretty neat, it kind of felt like it was good when we were already ahead, you know, in a weird way. I was hoping maybe we'd be getting extra value off of stuff here or there, but usually kind of if we were already winning. So I would rather the Roaming Throne just be a card that can help us when we're behind, because I think that's a more important situation. That being said, I also don't think we needed Zeotora. While Zeotora is a cool card, really didn't do anything. Like, again, when we had the Zeotora and mattered, the game was just over, right? If that had been any other dragon, it would have been just as good, and it has other value early. So I think I want to start by getting rid of Zeotora and the Roaming Thrones. Add another Bone Horde Dracosaur, add another Virtue of Persistence. I think this is another card that can help with mono red, it can help with mono white, you know, the long games, if you have creatures already in your graveyard, like, it could be good with that. I don't know how good Gix's command is. With us having Virtue of Persistence, I would probably cut that to play an additional Virtue. So then you have 3 Virtue, 4 Invasion of Tarkir, 4 Go for the Throats, 2 Nahiri's Warcrafting, all as removal, which is pretty nice. And if you cut the last Gix's command, you could actually play another Greedy Freebooter, which would then make it easier to cast your other dragons, your Bone Horde Dracosaur, you know, that sort of thing. Or could go with the Moonveil Regent and, you know, see what that does. But I like playing another Freebooter, and then I would probably change up the mana just a little bit. Probably cutting... I don't even know. We only have 4 Caverner Souls, so maybe we don't need to cut anything. Maybe just play an additional Swamp, because we did up the numbers just a little bit. And maybe that's all. I mean, I think this is probably what a better final version looks like. Still has a lot of creatures in it. Still has 22. You could replay stuff with Rivas. You could replay stuff with Virtue. You can draw extra cards with that Sushi. Possibly get stuff from your opponent with Decadent Dragon. So there's a lot more stuff going on here. More early plays, which is also good. So yeah, I'd be more inclined to lean on something like this. Unfortunately, you know, I wanted the Roaming Throne to be better. It just wasn't. But here we have 3 Greedy Freebooter, 4 Go for the Throat, 4 Invasion of Tarkir, 4 Riveteer's Requisitioner, 2 Nahiri's Warcrafting, 3 Rivas, 2 Etsushi, 4 Decadent Dragon, 2 Maniform Hellkite, 1 Moonveil Regent, 3 Bone Horde Dracosaur, 3 Virtue of Persistence, 2 Swamp, a Takenuma, 3 Mountain, Sekinzan, 3 Blackcleave Cliffs, 4 Haunted Ridge, 3 Sulphurous Vents, 3 Sulphur Springs, and 4 Cavern of Souls. I will say this, however. Let's cut 2 Haunted Ridge, play 1 more Vents, 1 more Sulphur Springs. I think having the Vents is going to be very important, so I'm going to make that change for the final list as well. Actually, you know what? I might take out probably one Virtue and replace it with an Ashiok and maybe something else as well. Because one of the things I'm thinking about is this deck actually is going to have trouble. And there was a couple of long games against control decks that didn't make the video. But you have a lot of struggle against those like constant sweeper decks or whatever. And the only way to really even give yourself a shot against those is going to be to play stuff like other Planeswalkers. And Ashiok kind of gets a bonus anyway whenever you're playing Dracosaur. So your tokens get the extra bonus from you playing something from exile or whatever. So it could work there also. So I think that's at least worth considering. So I might do that and maybe try to find room for an additional Planeswalker as well within the list. But outside of that, it just kind of is what it is. I think you can do decent against the creature decks. You have the control cards to do it. Your creatures tend to be bigger. But it's a matter of if you get your removal cards early in those games. The slower games against stuff like Domain, Control, whatever, those are just going to be really tough. And you may not have a real good shot against them without sticking your, the adventure side of the Decadent Dragon, right? Exquisite Taste. Getting that so you can actually get some of their cards to get yourself out of trouble is probably what you're going to be looking to do more often than not. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Tika's Dragon. Mostly because, well, this is a card that just looks like junk, and it kind of is. But it's one of those cases where because the card's old, it's still worth something. So these often go for between $4 and $5 in a lot of places. And again, this is one you can find in bulk bins sometimes because it's junked in with all the other bulk rares because nobody thinks it's worth anything and you never see it played anywhere. So yeah, just a little tip there in case you come across some old cards. Now, if you are a fan of Roaming Throne and you're looking for a different type of deck where it's actually good, we actually made a Warriors list, which sounds a little strange, but Roaming Throne did a lot of work there, so check that out. So that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.